Let's just start the clock. You guys get it by now. We're going to do 10 comics in 10 minutes.
So is Jack White, Dub. He shows up all the time.
What are you talking about?
Marshall and Jack White both show up to Comic Cons all the time out here.
Where'd you get Jack White from? Going back to Jack White? You want to talk about the Joker
because they said Marshall shows up. He's a huge comic and toy person. Yeah, I mean,
I got you.
All the music guys out here are they show up to everything all the time.
All right. Anyway, all right. We're gonna start our top 10 and 10. 10 minutes, starting our clock now, and we're going to start with our big ticket.
People lie. You're right, Ed.
And you get to show yours.
Oh.
Here, because this is our number one book. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. If you want to show yours.
No, go ahead, talk about it. And you ruined it already. So
I'm sorry, but this 1.5 showcase number 4. You guys know this is the start of the Silver Age. Flash.
It is
introducing the Flash.
It's technically starting all of Silver Age.
Yeah. This sold. Asking price $10,700. They accepted a best offer on this big ticket item. Asking $10,700, and they accepted $10,577. So the buyer got this at a discount of a whopping $123.
So how much do you think I should offer this one up for?
How much for the 6-0? I told him to show it off. I said, "You have it. You should show it to people."
I did have it in the house today, so I showed.
Well, if that one got, I can't imagine.
That one got $10,000, so it's
6-0. $30,000.
I think it's gonna be more than $30,000.
I think it's more than $30,000.
$30,000. It took a hit. It took a hit from its last.
It's gonna be more than 30.
Like I would 50 or 60.
Yeah, I would go 50.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be 52.
You slap an acetane cover on there. I bet you get 70.
100 if I slap an acetane on that one. Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, just to give you an idea, so another 1.5. This is it's a 1.5. We're talking about a $10,000. A 1.5 did sell for $12,000 back in April, but before then, you got to go all the way back to 2019 when this was only like a $5,000, $6,000 book. So this is the type of thing that doesn't sell all that often.
Yeah, that book was like 3,800 around that time, 40,000 around that time. Around the time this thing was selling for $6,000. So you do the math on that.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit more. Here's another interesting book, and a 9.4. Is this an all-time high? I forgot to post into the video or into our materials the accepted price. It was asking price of $10,000. They did accept like $9,000. Like it was still pretty high. It wasn't.
I think there's some fuckfootery afoot.
There could be some shenanigans because if you look before this, you have to go back 2 years. It was 2 years ago. This was only a $600 book, and now it's $10,000.
Yeah,
I know there's only like 100 of these. It's a C2E2 preview edition. It's a hard book to find.
It is.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Just suspect. That's all.
Everybody wait for Marco whips this book out too.
Yeah. I don't know. I only pulled one book out of the box.
No.
Yeah, he always asks. I'm like, nah, but I like that book, so.
I know you like that book. That's why I was happy that I could put that in this week. I was like, it fit.
You don't even want to know how little I got that book for.
Interesting sale. So this is Tales to Astonish 63. This is the first appearance of the Leader. People are feeling we might see the Leader come back in She-Hulk, maybe. And I don't know if that's what's going, but it does look like at a $1,900 sale for a 9.0. This was an all-time high in this grade. So I felt like it was worth noting. I mean, there's other sales too, some raws and other grades, but I saw this one, it kind of stood out, and I checked it, and it was a high. So $1,900 in a 9.0 for the first Leader. Kind of interesting.
Yeah. I like it.
Speaking of which, first appearance of Shadow.
I hate that you put this in the list. I hate that
Sonic
now. I hate you people.
I know. I've been watching it. This has been on my watch list. I'm looking for a copy. But this book sold this week for $450.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Nice.
Which is a significant bump over just a couple of days ago. One sold for $200.
Hey, this is another one. There's a guy that told me he had it was minty $100, and I'm like, dude, no way I'm buying that bullshit for $100. No way I'm buying that bullshit for $100. I'll buy it back on the fallback. Yeah.
Now, I mean, there are copies, but again, it's grade sensitive. Like, there's a $40 sale, but that was a low grade. I think it had a split spine. So you're gonna get what you pay for at this point.
There's this guy Brad. Doug probably knows him. Every time I tell him, dude, don't worry, I'll be back and buy that on the low. This shit blows up. I just need to stop saying that shit because like it's just fucking.
Yep.
Why is this considered condition sensitive? Was it issued in like a?
Oh no, like the higher.
I'm just saying as
grade,
far
the
as price wise.
higher grade.
Oh,
Better.
okay.
Like as far as
Like
price,
okay,
like
so-
a very fine, you can see
Okay.
here, very fine. They sold for $89, but the ones that I don't know why $450 seems like a big jump, but
Yeah. But the ones that are around near mint
yeah.
or something are going. They were
So it
going
didn't
for
come
about
with like a
$100.
video game or anything like that. Then okay.
No. This was on the like a regular.
Yeah, book on
The
the shelf.
Sonic
Comic
books
on the
are
shelf.
blowing up. All of them.
It's Sonic, and we are getting Shadow. Shadow is showing up. We saw him in the teaser after credit scene of the Sonic 2. So,
Yep.
and he's on the cover. So,
Told you that Sonic movie shit's a hit, man. That shit. Is
I thought
the shit.
I thought Shadow was in the second one.
No,
that's what I
it's
mean. The second
Knuckles,
movie,
dude.
but it's at the teaser. Like he's not
Oh,
really
okay.
in it. It's just
Yeah, you're talking about Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles was in. Like, in it.
Knuckles. Yeah.
Yeah, the orange echidna.
Okay.
All right, our next book. Well, I had to start reaching again,
You
just
didn't
like the
watch it?
news.
It's really
There
good.
wasn't a lot selling this week, so this first appearance of the new Avengers team and She-Hulk joins the Avengers in this issue 221. Yeah, there's like 30 sales or so. It's still selling for like $20, $35 is like a high raw. There's cheaper copies, obviously, but it's like I said, it was a rough week. I had to reach for stuff. Even a rough 2 weeks.
I like the Invisible Girl that she's not even in the picture.
It's been a rough 2 weeks because even an app can post news about a nipple appearing and start selling books where you don't actually see the nipple, which makes no sense. But apparently, in this issue of Uncanny 123, if you get reprints of this
If you
book,
fold it and rub it with your finger,
Yeah.
and then
if you get reprints of this book, you may see Storm's nipple coming out of the shower.
If you look at a
Original
light,
don't.
Oh Jesus!
if you look at a light and then you look at her right in the boobies, then you'll see a nipple.
You'll see it. But
You might see two.
Is
One
that
might be
like the
looking this
electric
way,
cover?
Or might be looking this way.
The Electra panel when Electra was naked.
no, that actually
Literally,
was drawn
this is
that
what we
way.
got.
And that
This is-
exists that way, and then they
you
edited
guys
it.
thought I
This
was
is-
bullshitting. You guys thought I was bullshitting with my rant early on. This is what we're dealing with here.
Mhm.
This is what we're
But-
dealing with here.
It caused 30 sales of this book over
Wow.
the last week or two, whereas before this was a
Wow.
regular seller.
I got to dig this shit out and sell it fast.
Yeah, because it's not even in here.
I don't care. It's clowns. Clowns will buy clowny shit.
Well, we all liked Prey, and now with the new Aliens comic series out, everybody's getting excited. They want Aliens versus Predator, so both covers.
Oh shit! I have this one.
Yeah, both covers. I mean, they're not selling for a lot, but they are selling volume. Like the volume is starting to move. There's been over 50 sales the last week.
Yeah.
Anywhere from like 10 to kind of like $20, $25. They're kind of, again, price might tick up, but right now it's just volume more so than price. But it's something to pay attention to. If Aliens versus Predator entices you at all. And then I had to bring a book back.
I don't know. The carne asada I ate was enticing me today.
I had to bring 8 Billion Genies #1 back because
No, you didn't.
the price, well, it's up over the we did this like a month ago and it was like $25-$30. The price is up since then, where it's now like $50-$55, but there've been over 60 sales this week of this cover A. And I want to point out that this is only cover A because cover B's, Jenny Frison, you can get for $15. So if this is such a great title with such great potential, why won't you buy the cover B?
Because I buy
Or-
the 1 in 10.
Why won't you buy the 1 in 10, which is
Because
also
I buy the 1 in 50.
$15? Or for
1 in
the 1 in
25.
25 even, for only $40. Instead of paying $55 for cover A, you could get the 1 in 10 and the 1 in 25.
This is a great story about the great state of Michigan. Do not besmudge this great book.
I'm not
Patrick
smudging
Peters
it.
read
I'm
off
just
of it.
curious of the pricing. Like, why is everybody only focused on the cover A?
Later
That's
prints
all I
did come
find
out. Third print came out today, Dub.
I was about to say, other than the creator coming from the great state of Michigan, what
art.
is the big deal about this
Amazon.
comic?
Option
state of
by
Michigan.
Amazon is the quick answer for that. And here we go. We have this. Apparently, there was an error this week where this was supposed to be a Sozo Mika cover on cover
Yep.
C, but you got
Yeah, I told you. What did I tell you, Jedi?
Is this a
So it's supposed to be this.
nipple hair?
This is what you're supposed to get, but you didn't. We got this, and now this book is selling for $20 to $40.
I actually like that cover better.
I think we scarred Jedi. By the way, he's almost broken at this point.
I don't know, but all I'm saying, don't rush off to the error because okay, even if they did change their minds, that doesn't make it an error. If they anyway,
Yeah.
But anyway, last book. We only got 20 seconds left. Our
I like
last book, one to watch. Marco mentioned at the top, the 1 in 25 for this second print. It's a foil cover.
Foil
Batman. One sold for $90. 1 in 25. So this is a 1 in 25 for a second print. And
40% off.
Other
40%
listings are like 100, 120.
Watch that happen to that 1 in 50 for the High Republic, the new High Republic one that's coming out.
Oh, for next week? Well, we'll see next
that
week.
FOC that's coming out this week for it. There's a bunch of
FOC.
There's a bunch of people asking that same seller is asking 150 for that book, and it hadn't sold yet.